Okay, so Jeff, you can hear me, right?
I can hear you great.
Okay, all right.
I can hear you great.
Okay, Jeff Meany's here with me today.
Hello.
We've known each other for years. We met each other in 1987. We actually met each other at a... was it 86?
Mm-hmm.
We met at what was then a really cool music store. It was one of the, if I'm not mistaken, it was the first all CD store probably in the United States, but certainly in the Pacific Northwest. Sure. And so it was called Silver Platters, and Jeff was working there, and I got hired there, and that's where we met. And soon we realized that we had a lot in common in terms of our love of the Beatles, and that was, of course, as is frequently the case, our bonding.
You asked me who my favorite band was, and I gave the correct answer.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I think so. I think about that often, actually.
Totally.
I said exactly what I needed to get in with John Blackstone.
Yep, he gave the right answer. And we became fast friends, and here we are. What is it now? How many years later? Almost 40? Yeah, like 10, right?
Yeah, 10 years later. 10 years after.
10 years after. So anyway, as I've been launching this new podcast, Jeff and I, every time we get together, we talk about music. We can sit for hours and talk about music, and one of the things we've talked about for years is just some of the music that we listened to when we were kids, growing up in the 70s. And so we decided, why don't you tell them what we're doing, Jeff?
So there's two kinds of songs. Well, at least two. There's two kinds of songs, or let's say three kinds of songs that as you were a child, that as you got older, one of three things happened. One is you go, that was good music then, and it's good music now. And I love it. Beatles, all that stuff.
Elton John. Eagles. McCartney.
Yeah, all that stuff. The other kind is music that you really loved back then, and as you got older, though, you realized... yeah, that wasn't really a great song, but it has so many connections for me, and the memories are so deep. And whenever I play that song, it transports me to a place. And that's the second kind of song. And those are what I'd call guilty pleasures, I guess. And you're maybe a little embarrassed for people to know that you love that song, but you do love it. And when you hear it, you love it. The third kind of song is the What Was I Thinking song, which is basically a song that you loved as a kid, and you hear it now, and you're just embarrassed, period. And you're embarrassed for the performers and for the musicians and for the record label people who actually foisted this on people. So,
and not to mention the public that bought it and made it like a top 40 hit.
Exactly. So these are all songs that were definitely hits. They were on the hit parade, and although we like to glorify the music of the 60s and 70s, there was a lot of crappy music back then too. So.
Yeah. But I will say the one thing it had going for it, it could be like the worst, cheesiest, most awful song, but at the very least you had these really great session musicians that went into the studio. And even on the really lousy songs that we're going to play tonight, like if I just strip out everything that's cheesy about it and just listen to the actual musicianship, that's sometimes a saving grace. I know that that's stretching it, but...
So I'm going to start with the three songs, which are songs that I'm ashamed for the songs, not just for myself. And so I have three songs that I've chosen that are all songs that I thought were really cool when I was a kid. I really liked them, and I sought them out. And when I heard them on the radio, I'd turn it up. Now when I hear them on the radio, I sprain my wrist because I pushed the button so fast and hard to change the station. So we're going to start with this first song. I think I'm just going to start playing it, and I know that you'll probably know what it is within about 3 seconds. This was a very popular song, and we'll make some comments after we hear part of it anyway here. So here we go.
I knew that you were going to take this. I knew it.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. We've known each other since we were 9 or 10.
Jeff,
that's how old I was.
This is one of mine too.
That's amazing. Yep. So the funny thing is, this song's about people dying and stuff. I swear this guy sounds like he's on his deathbed as he's singing this song. It sounds like he's in the cancer ward or something.
Totally. Okay, I have to tell you, I know it's your time, but I have to tell you that when I bought this single, I took it to my friend Bruce, and we played it over and over again. And there was like this, it was so like we were really into it, you know, like it was, even for kids, we were like, this is really meaningful and really
sure.
deep.
John, would you like to hold my hand right now?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's a pathetic song.
It is. It's absolutely
There's
awful.
very little about it that's commendable.
It's basically doing exactly what it was supposed to do, is make dumb, shallow people think that something deep is going on.
Well, I was one of them.
I was too.
Of course, I was also. What year was this? I don't even know what year this was. Probably 1973 or something like that. I should know.
Yeah, we should know. That should be part of it. Well, I'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Terry Jacks, Seasons in the Sun, about dying, sung by a guy who sounds like he's dying, or his voice is anyway. Have you heard enough, John?
I've heard enough. You can turn
but
it up.
I won't play it this long, but the real sweet spot of the song is when it modulates. It goes up. John, I'm sure will play that a little bit.
Right there.
That was it.
Yeah,
that was a sweet spot. It's all downhill from here.
You know, it's something, when I was in Nashville learning the craft of songwriting, one of the songwriters I worked with basically said to me, whenever you hear a song that modulates, it's because the song is so bad that they have to do anything to make it.
How can we throw some more interest into this
Exactly.
song? Okay. I'm stopping that song.
Yeah, all right, let's move on.
I mean, the guy even looks pathetic. So, okay, the second song, in the summer of 1974, I moved to a new house and I got new friends. And during the summer, this song was a huge hit, and I was so mesmerized by it. And you're probably going to know what it is after about 2 seconds.
Oh.
The Night Chicago Died by
Yeah.
Paper Lace.
Incredible. See, I knew that you were going to... I had a feeling I knew what you were going to
I'm a pretty
pick.
predictable person,
Yeah.
frankly. It's such a tough song, man.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. This voice just rings out here.
In the heat of a summer night, in the land of the dollar bill,
In the land of the dollar bill, yeah.
Anyway,
when the town
a story about the mob in Chicago and his dad, who was a cop.
about it still.
I don't want to give anything away, but his
A man
dad,
named Al Capone tried to make that town his own.
And he called his gang to war.
Called his gang to
The
war.
forces of the law.
And the forces of the law.
I heard my mama cry.
And this is basically when his father, the police officer, got killed. Is that right?
No. And my daddy stepped inside and he kissed my mama's face and he brushed her tears away.
Okay. So
He didn't die.
so why was she crying?
Because she heard somebody said about 100 cops were dead.
Okay.
And she was worried that he was one of them, and there was nothing there at all but the clock on the wall.
But you really did like this song. You know the whole story.
Oh, I do. I can sing the song I can sing every word of the song.
And the sound of the battle
That'll rage.
I can play those on guitar.
Side. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's a truly
That's
awful song.
That's a pooper for sure.
Yep.
Okay, this last song, I don't think you're going to know this song, frankly. This was a very obscure song, but there was something about this song, about the guy's voice, that was just so controlled and so cool and tough. And now when I hear it, I just want to put my head in the sand and not listen to it. But
We were calling this as the Walk of Shame, right?
yeah, the Walk of Shame. Yeah. So this is a song I loved when I was a kid, but I'm cured. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what it's called because I don't think you know it. It's called "How Do You Do" by Mouth and McNeil.
I don't think I know it.
You might know it when you hear it. Pay special attention to the vocal style of the guy.
Once I said I wanted you, I don't remember why. I often wonder if it's true that you could make me cry. I only know it's long ago you said I love you too.
He's Mouth and she's McNeil.
Got one solution.
Oh, okay. It's a husband and wife.
Here comes the payoff.
How do you do? I thought, why not, that I'm just me and you.
I've never heard this song.
I think I love the Baroque styling of it.
You're actually using that sophisticated term like Baroque to describe this.
I do. It's kind of like that. It's a little bit of a classical touch.
What is the story? What's the...
I don't know, it's just this really cool guy singing to this girl who's super cool. She's so cool that when she talks, when she sings, classical music plays.
Really? Literally?
Well, yeah. So he's got the tough part. Na 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 na.
What is the name of this song?
How Do You Do by Mouth and McNeil.
I don't know anything about this group.
What do you think about it on your first hearing of it?
Once again, studio players that actually can play, so it has that redeeming thing going on. But it's just like a...
She can kind of sing. He can't, though. He's kind of like that guy from, what was that band? The song was called, the guy who sounded like a trombone. Crash Test Dummies.
Oh, yeah.
He sounds like the guy from Crash Test Dummies, a different flavor of that same vocal, who can only sing one kind of song.
I have a feeling that the studio engineers did a lot of work to make him sound like that.
Probably,
He sounds like he can barely utter a sound. All right, that's enough of that one.
Yeah, it is. Wait, now it kicks in.
Oh,
if you don't like the song now, you really like it by now.
I'm so glad we waited for that. The sweet spot of the song.
Exactly. All right, well, those are just horrific songs.
Those are your special choices. Okay.
Those are my 3 walk of shame songs.
All right, so now we're going to do my walk of shame.
Those 3 songs were probably really big when I was either in 2nd, 3rd, or 4th grade. So those are the kinds of songs that appeal to a young elementary school student.
Yeah, that you can use that as your excuse, but that last one.
I know. No, I heard that song on the radio on 70s on Sirius XM, and I heard that song, and I hadn't heard it in years. I go, oh my gosh, and I changed it as fast as I could. I listened for just a second out of fascination, and they go, get me out of here. Sorry, I stole one of your songs. But I guess that just shows how connected we are.
That's right.
We're on the same page.
We grew up with the same lousy music.
I'm so excited. I'm actually really excited now. I love surprises. I love surprises.
I hope I haven't mentioned this to you before, but this song, I will tell you the reason. There was a specific reason why I loved it so much. It's not just because it was on the radio, but it was a big hit. It was a top 40 hit. And I bought this single and I played it at home literally, and I'm not too much different now. I tend to listen to the same music over and over and over again for a period of time. Like I'll listen to the same artist for like 3 months and then I'll switch to a different artist. But so I bought this single, brought it home. This is a true story. One day I was playing it and I kept playing it over and over again. My mom just suddenly kind of burst out of her room and she was angry, not angry, but just like frustrated. She goes, will you please stop playing that song? And I'll never forget that.
And now that you hear it, you go, oh, I guess I realize what she was talking about.
I get it. Yep. Here we go.
All right. Oh, yeah.
There's got to be a morning.
There's nothing wrong with liking this song. I feel like she'd be holding hands with people while she's singing this.
Do you know what this
it's Morning After from the Poseidon Adventure.
That's right.
Maureen McGovern.
That's right. And that's the reason why I was so into it, was because it was the Poseidon Adventure, and I was totally fanatical about that movie.
I don't think I ever watched that movie all the way through.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, it's actually kind of a good movie.
I remember the part where Shelley Winters dies. That's about all I remember about it. And then Ernest Borgnine's in it. Other than that, I got nothing. Oh, and Gavin McLeod's the captain, right?
No, the guy from the airplane movies.
Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. And Gene Hackman's in it. He plays the preacher that saves them all and leads them to the hull of the ship to get out.
He dies at the end, though.
Yep, he sacrifices himself,
Of course he does. Actually, I don't hate this song. And I get it. It's kind of that 70s sensibility. It's a little melodramatic, but it's a cool song.
Okay, I have to explain. I agree with you. I actually think it's a cool song. It's a nice melody, but there's an embarrassment that is attached to the reason why I was so into it, and that I was so into it. I play it and feel real emotional about it.
And you probably in your room by yourself, sing it like you were standing in front of the mic, and you fill it with emotion.
Yes.
Her voice is a little weird. It's a little affected. But this song passes my test of if you play it with one hand on a piano, is it a good melody?
Yeah,
it definitely is.
It is a good melody.
Who wrote this song, you know?
These guys that wrote a bunch of popular movie
the
themes.
same guy that wrote Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Harold Arlen?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right, yeah. Okay, that's The Morning After. No, that one isn't so shameful.
But there's nothing wrong with liking that song.
Okay, now this song, the first thing that's amazing about this is that a song like this was a hit, a top 40 hit on pop radio, which, it's just that this was a phenomenon of the 70s, that you could do something like this, similar to like Theme from The Exorcist. That was a big top 40 hit, and it was just this instrumental piece of music. But this is, I really don't know why I was so compelled by this, but this is maybe it was the early use of synthesizers.
Oh, it's totally it's a unique, almost a novelty song in that it uses an instrument that was not really common. This is a cool song, and it changes here. The change here is really cool in a second. I don't remember being so staccato like.
You don't?
Here we go.
Oh no, it's in the I know what you're talking about. The next time it goes to this is the drums. Can you imagine the session drummers like really into this? It's about to do
It's about to bring a lot of drama.
Yeah, drama. Yeah, ready? Drama. Yeah. What's interesting about this is that it was an early use of like a synthesizer sequencer.
Yeah.
But they had a real drummer come in and play to it,
Because they didn't have drum machines back then.
Yeah. I'm sure they would have rather had it a computer drum part.
I think it's kind of a cool song myself.
Every time I hear it, I just can't believe that I fathom that I listened to it and played it over and over again.
I can remember I think this is like 74, because I'm pretty sure I can remember being on the bus going to Pine Lake Junior High, hearing this song playing.
Really?
I think so, yep. About 74. Probably same year as Disco Duck. Hope that's not your next song.
You just keep messing me up. Now this one is, I'm pretty sure that I may shock you with this one.
All right. Kind of just pisses out though in the end, doesn't it? Doesn't really, kind of just fizzles.
It does, totally.
Big Finish? No. Ugh.
Now
the popcorn's all gone. I love that the song's Popcorn and the band is Hot Butter.
I know, it's incredible.
Well, it's just like some guy named Bill Stevenson or something who, went by Hot Butter.
I want you to know that I don't even sure it's not available on Apple Music for a good reason. This was a hit song, and I actually had to take it off of a vinyl, so you hear the scratchy record and everything.
All right. Devilman?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Sister Mary
Yep.
Elephant? No. Sister, yeah. Take a person of marginal talent.
It was literally a sister, and I remember
Yeah.
the album cover was like her like doing something like this with her habit on and everything.
Do you know what this charted at?
No, but I'll find out.
That's crazy.
Bruce and I listened to this over and over again.
There is a certain sincerity to her singing, though, you know.
It's very much like a sister singing.
Uh-huh.
This part right
It
here.
just
This part. I love that the strings come in.
She probably got higher on the chart than any nun in the history of recorded music.
I would imagine so, yeah.
What is it? Sister Mary?
Sister Mary.
Well, Mary.
Yeah, Sister Mary. I will put it up on the screen. Wait, this part. It's so funny that they stretched this beautiful part of scripture into this actual structured song.
And no, it's actually not a...
Well, no,
I don't know if
I would never try to remake it or anything like that. It's not a good piece of music.
Admit it, John. You played it at all your shows. This would be a great song to have as your pre-concert music playing. You know?
If you wanted to drive, if you want to set everyone up to be so horrified by bad music, yeah. Okay, that's Sister Mary something.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't that incredible?
That one is. I feel like your first two songs were too beloved for you to have included in this list.
Well, I can get worse
because these, those songs actually. I'm not super embarrassed by Popcorn because it was pretty groundbreaking.
Yes.
I mean, no one ever heard anything like that before.
That's true. That is true.
It's true.
But to listen to it over and over and over again, that's taking it to a different level. All right, so should we transition into...
Okay, so what we're going to do now is play those songs that I still listen to today and I enjoy.
Okay.
But I'm a little bit embarrassed.
Are you really embarrassed, or are you just saying that for the sake of...
No. I would not expect anybody else who didn't have the emotional connection to the songs that I have to appreciate them.
All right.
Unless they had their own connection. But I would never say, have you heard this amazing song? Because they would just go, are you joking?
Yes.
Now, the funny thing is my boys who are in their 20s actually connect to some of these songs because they've heard them enough times. And so they have their own 21st century connections to these songs of having grown up in my house and having heard some of these songs. So
I get that.
So these are songs that I think, both production-wise and music-wise, I don't think my wife Lisa agrees. She has a pretty low tolerance for cheese. She listens to some pretty astringent music.
She's sitting here in the room with us, by the way.
Yeah, like Bob Dylan and stuff like that. Stuff that you
the crummy stuff.
Yeah, the crummy stuff. No, the stuff that basically you got to really love it because it's off-putting. But this is the kind of music that millions of people loved, but is pretty cheesy, I guess is the best way. And I'm going to start out with this one. I think this is an amazing song. It's written by a top-notch songwriter named Jimmy Webb, who wrote like Wichita Lineman.
I know what you're.
And you know what I'm going to play. You know exactly what song I'm going to play. And there was an original version by a crazy. It was sung by Richard Harris, the actor.
That's right.
But this is to me the definitive amazing version, and is sung by an amazing person, Donna Summer, and the song is MacArthur Park. The lyrics are pretty silly, but
Jeff's wife
if
is
you
like
read the story,
hand to head.
He was literally in MacArthur Park and saw this. He saw the sweet cream icing flowing down, and someone had actually left the cake out in the rain. So that's what this song's about. And this is MacArthur Park. And this is the single version. It's a big production, and I think that's what part of it.
Spring was never waiting for us, dear. It ran one step ahead as we followed in the dance.
The vocals make this song, though.
Yeah,
it's
she's
amazing.
a great singer.
Fabulous.
Just the chord changes are so majestic.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a beautiful song. Look, even my wife Lisa, who hates the song, is actually getting into it.
That's the power of peer pressure, Jeff.
I think the goofy lyrics, if you want to call them goofy, is a big part of the appeal. It's this juxtaposition of this majestic, big orchestral or production, and these, I'll never have the recipe again.
This part is awesome.
It is.
Yeah. That's
Can you
amazing.
say
But then this is when it falls apart, when this disco comes in.
Oh, no. No, it's so great.
If they had just made it like a cool production.
No, it's so cool. It's so fabulous. I mean, I want to get up and dance right now, but I would be embarrassed to do it on camera.
I don't want to see it.
No, you don't. Okay, I think we...
No, it is awesome.
It's a great
very
song.
cool.
It's a great song. Okay, so we're going to stop that song. This next song is a song that is a song that takes me back in a really extreme way. I mean, it just makes me feel like I'm sitting in my bedroom when I'm 12 years old. And I'm really embarrassed. I don't know what year this song is, but it's probably about 75, 76, something like that. So if I told you the name of the artist of this song, you'd probably go, I don't know any songs by them, but unless you knew this song. So I've always thought this is a really cool song. And here's the thing. I don't know if the person singing is a man or a woman, and I've never looked into it, and I still don't know if it's a man or a woman singing. I think it's probably a guy, but it could be a chick. I don't know.
All right.
But
Yeah.
What do you think?
Jackie Blue.
Ozark Mountain Daredevils.
Oh, it is? I didn't know it was them.
I think it's a guy singing.
Lives her life from inside of her room. Hides a smile when she's wearing a frown. Blue jacket.
And it gets right down to business here.
You like your life in a freeform style.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
It is.
I think it's a cool song.
The playing is great.
Yeah. No, it's a beautiful song. It's kind of a one-hit wonder thing. I think they had other music, but I don't know any of it.
No.
All right. Jackie Blue. Okay, this next song, John will be extremely familiar with. And so will probably everybody else watching this. And some of you will go, are you joking? You actually like the song? But if I hear the song on the radio, which they play it on Sirius XM 70s, I would leave it on. I guess that's the test, isn't it? Would I leave it on?
Yeah.
And here we go.
Oh, Jeff. Jeff. This is bad.
Oh.
We used to make fun of this
I'm
song
sure you did.
in the Three Wise Men
I'm sure
shows.
you did. Oh, I know. No.
Okay, I'm going to try and listen to it through your ears here.
The bird sounds do not add to the song.
No. Talk about a misguided production idea.
Yeah, for sure. Let her be the bird.
Totally.
And actually, if it was just like guitar or just a regular piano, it might actually be pretty,
Yeah.
a little more acceptable. Yeah, that part's a little cheesy. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. I'm going to say that's probably the highest note ever hit in a pop song.
Well, Mariah Carey made a whole career from ripping off what Minnie did, Minnie Riperton.
Whatever. Anyway, I think it's a cool song, too. I think the way it changes. Right here, part.
I will agree with you that it has merit in terms of its composition.
Oh, I'm fully aware of its downside. I'm fully aware. But there's something about it. Again, this has a strong emotional connection for me, so I do enjoy it.
So give me an example. Like, just paint the picture of when you would listen to this. Like, what was your...
Man, for all these songs, I just imagine sitting in my bedroom on Westlake Semish Road in Bellevue with the radio playing. I remember laying in my bed listening to songs like this. Roberta Flack, all those nighttime songs they would
Yeah.
play. This was something they'd play at night, along with like
Well, I'm starting to like this more and more as I'm listening to it.
yeah, she's a great vocalist. Actually, I listened to another song by her just a few weeks ago because I was listening to this song, and that another one came up, and it was a really great song.
Really?
It was a really great song.
I don't think she wrote these songs, did she?
No. And she paid the price. She died a few years after this, so if there's any debt owed, she paid it for playing in crappy songs.
What a horrible thing.
I know, it is terrible. Okay, next song.
This is something that I loved this song, and it's so incredibly awful.
I love it.
Here we go.
All right.
This was a top 40 hit.
I don't think it's particularly notable. It just sounds pretty typical.
You haven't gotten to the sweet spot.
All right. Is this Rick Dees?
No.
Never heard it.
Bridget the Midget, the Queen of the Blues by Ray Stevens.
Oh, Ray Stevens. Wow.
This was a hit, a top 40. Oh.
A million teenagers could make this song now on their iPads.
Well, my point in playing this is, first of all, Ray Stevens was a guy that had a series of novelty songs.
Yeah. Streak.
Probably along the lines. The only thing I can think that's comparable to it in modern music is something like Big Butts, or just something that's
or Disco Duck, or something
or Who Let the Dogs Out. Something that's kind of like a novelty. That's kind of, this is the 70s equivalent of that. This was, first of all, the title of the song is Bridget the Midget. Okay, so that wouldn't fly.
No.
But I bought this single. I played it over and over and over again.
Oh, so you actually liked it?
I did. I loved it.
Heard it.
I feel like this is like confession hour here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a song that it's kind of like it tells a story, and then it has a twist ending.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
You know what it is. I know you know what
is
it
it
is.
Performed by a member of the Carol Burnett staff?
No. Although that's coming up. That's coming up.
Cast, I should say, not staff.
This is, I don't know if you could get away with this now, but this is, I know you know this song.
Bill walked me to my door last night, and he said, "Before I go, there's something about our love affair that I have a right to know." I said, "Let's not stand out here like this. What would the neighbors think? Why don't we just step inside, and I'll fix us both a drink."
Back when neighbors cared.
My girl Bill.
Yeah.
My girl Bill. Can't say enough about the way I feel about my girl. My girl Bill.
Was this the B-side of A Boy Named Sue?
No, this is a top 40 hit all on its own. So basically, it's Jim Stafford. So now this is the final verse that gives the giveaway here. Here we go.
Right. In case you're worried that it was a boy-on-boy thing.
Yeah.
Bill, you know, we just left her place, and we both know what she said. She doesn't want to see your face, and she wishes you were dead. Now I know we both love her, and I guess we always will. But you're gonna have to find another, 'cause she's my girl. Bill.
There you go. There's
there's a missing comma there, basically. My girl, Bill.
Bill. Right. Exactly. Clever, isn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, it's not nearly enough to rescue a song like that.
No,
though.
it's not.
Did you? So you like that song or not?
No, this was just one of those songs that to me was like one of those anomalies of not an anomaly, but
It was totally standard operating procedure.
yeah, this was indicative of the 70s that you could just put out this bizarre wordplay kind of story but it was a huge hit. That was a huge hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to jump back to a song that I know that you referenced earlier. Now, this was an actress that was part of the repertoire or the
cast on Carol Burnett.
Yeah, the cast of Carol Burnett, which was a huge. It's still to this day.
It's a great show.
It is. It's amazing. Carol Burnett was a comedic genius, and she had this incredible staff of Tim Conway and these actors. But anyway, this was her, the other female actress on the cast, and she had this brief kind of
micro career.
Yeah, micro career. And I remember as clear as day watching her perform this.
Sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
She was sitting in a chair on the show.
Yep. And I remember thinking, okay, this lady's always really funny, and this is a funny show, and all of a sudden she's doing this
tough as nails.
Yeah, this song. I'm sure that everyone will know this one.
I think that's why they liked it. I think that's why it was popular, is because it was.
Oh, I got to start it from this.
I kind of like that keyboard still.
Yeah, it's a great. Vicki Lawrence.
He was on his way home from Candletop. Been 2 weeks gone and he thought he'd stop at Webb's and have him a drink.
I'm going to kind of call this one of the better quality novelty songs.
Well, I don't think this was intended as a novelty song.
Anytime you have a story like this in a song, it makes it a novelty song, I think. She's trying to distract you from the music.
That's a good way to look at it. She's certainly earnest in her performance.
Yes, she is.
That Amos boy, Seth.
Yeah, I don't know what all the words mean in the song.
You don't? You never figured it out?
No, I have, but I think they're strangely put forth. And then it's like, oh yeah, and I've been sleeping with your wife too.
Yeah.
What a dork.
This is basically what made it a hit. This chorus.
She's kind of just talk singing too.
Yeah, she is.
She sounds exactly the same singing as she does talking.
Totally. This song is so over dramatic. It's hilarious.
It tries to instill this really creepy vibe.
And it's embarrassing because it is not a dramatic story.
I know a lot of people get killed in it.
Yeah.
At least two.
I always thought that she was kind of trying to ride this line between like country music and like her picture, you know?
Yeah, with the gingham.
Yeah.
I always thought that was a really clumsy line. Came across some tracks.
Yeah.
He looked through the screen at the back porch door, and he saw Andy lying on the floor in a puddle of blood.
In a puddle of blood.
And he started to shake.
This part. Flag him down.
Didn't they do ballistic tests to determine that wasn't the gun that was killed him? I mean, seriously.
Well, let's find out.
It was a make-believe trial, so it doesn't matter.
Gotta get to it.
He's more concerned with eating than he is with dispensing justice.
Well, he's a southern sheriff. You know how they are. They don't care.
They don't?
Apparently.
According to Vicki Lawrence, it's her fault, not ours.
I wonder who wrote this song and why. What was the...
All I know is that we didn't do nearly enough research on who wrote these songs and why.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, maybe Burt Bacharach wrote this. I doubt it.
I doubt it.
It would have really cool chord changes if he had.
Now this is the big payoff.
His cheap wife had never left town.
That's one body that'll never be found. See, your sister don't miss when she aims her gun.
She did it.
Yeah, she did it. Yep.
So
There you
the
go.
singer's a murderer.
That's right.
So why am I sympathetic?
Yeah, I'm not. I never was. I just I hated that song when it came out, and I hate it now.
Oh, I'm gonna have to confess that I liked that song as a kid, and I think there was a period of time, pre Napster, pre streaming music, when we didn't have access to every single song ever recorded.
Yes.
And it probably went 25 years without hearing that song, and then all of a sudden it raised its head, and it's like, whoa, that song sucks.
Okay. Okay, now this is something we haven't talked about yet at all. This, speaking of novelty songs, this isn't a song, but this is so... There's no other era, no other decade in pop music history that would have something like this. It's so totally 70s, and it's so reflective of what was happening in pop culture. And do you know what I'm going to play?
I do.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, let's
Pretty
do it.
sure. Yep. Rick Dees.
Nope.
Who did this?
Dickie Goodman.
Oh, I thought it was
When
Rick
you're
Dees.
here on the beach where
Yeah.
a giant shark has just eaten a girl swimmer. Well, Mr. Jaws, how was it? And what did she say
And it's-
when you grabbed her?
And it's the
Olivia
lowest, it's the
Newton-John.
lowest
I know
grade of
sharks
humor.
are stupid, but what did you think when you took that first bite? Mr. Jaws, before you swim out to sea, have you anything else to say?
Where does that even fit in?
Yeah.
It's like a musical Mad
With
Lib
me
kind
now
of.
is the local sheriff.
Wait, you're ruining all the
Sheriff
jokes,
Murphy,
Jeff.
The shark will be back for lunch. What do you intend to do?
That makes
That makes me
tons
want
of
to
sense.
move right there, that song.
Just arriving is oceanographer Matt Hooper. Sir, if someone is attacked by a shark, what should they do? We are going aboard
Of
the
course.
fishing boat of Captain Quint. Captain, will you be able to catch this giant shark? Thank you,
Captain and Tennille.
Captain,
Great song, by the way.
When you catch one of these sharks, what do you feel like?
What does that even mean?
Just sighted the
Yeah,
shark
I know.
again. He's coming straight for us. Captain Quint is shouting something at him.
That's so
Hey,
incongruous to me.
Jaws! The
Yeah.
captain says he's going to catch you. What do you think of that? Uh-oh, here he comes again. They've hit him. Mr. Jaws, why doesn't anything seem to hurt you?
Oh, man, that's
That's
leading me
a-
in a whole nother
Totally.
direction.
Why are you grabbing my hand?
That's a cool
No,
song.
wait, Mr. Jaws!
A lot of these are great
That's not
songs.
the way this record is supposed to end. Help! Help!
The
Okay.
production values in that song are so poor.
I know, it's like literally someone threw it together in their basement.
Those guys did that in 2 hours, and they made millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I'm sure they made bank.
Yeah.
Now, here's the interesting thing about those. There was a series of those kinds of, I don't know what you'd call them, but so they were joke records, novelty records, and there would be this, Mr. Jaws, blah, blah, blah. And then they would take a snippet of a really big hit song at the time to basically finish out the phrase.
Right.
What's interesting is that as that guy continued to make more and more, he could no longer afford the licensing for the real recordings. So if you listen to them really carefully, they're copy versions.
Yeah, those are all real.
Those are all real.
Those are
Yeah,
all real.
those are
so
all
basically,
real.
they said, "Oh yeah, go ahead, we'll charge you X dollars." But when he made a bunch of money, they said, "Oh, we want in on this." I just hope that by listening to this, it actually helps you remember why you like music, and probably the moral of the story for some of these songs that are pretty crappy in retrospect is that we listened with ears of a child, and we were ready to accept things, new ideas, new sounds. And so we were kind of accepting of some of these songs that were probably not very good. We weren't as sophisticated, but we were taking in so many different things, and we turn and look back over our lives, and there are at least a pretty healthy handful of songs that have stood the test of time. And even if they're not songs that we're proud to wave a flag for, they're songs that when we hear them, we go, yeah.
Totally. So anyway, thanks you guys. Thanks for listening. And this is John Blackstone with Only Kid with a Camera, and this is my dear friend Jeff Meany, and we will be back for more music listening sessions in the future. Say good night, Jeff.
Good night. That was a lot of fun. Thank
Yes.
you.
Oh yeah, This gives me many.
Really?
Yeah.